don't rev it too much because you're gonna catch the whole place on fire. It's got flames. Call the fire department. Hey, good morning guys, David Nussbaum at WheelsBoutique here. Another episode of WheelsBoutique YouTube. So today I want to talk about a 488 Spider that came in. So I would say about 3 or 4 months ago, we had a client come in and he saw the white 488 that we did on the Anrky wheels, and he really liked the sound of it. So remember, on that car we did an IPE exhaust. And we're doing exactly the same thing to his car now because he heard that and he's like, I gotta have it. So while he was here, he also liked the ride height that we did with the Novitec springs, and he also liked a couple of the new Anrky wheels that are new for 2020. So he was kind of going for something like this, but he wanted a little bit of contrast between the center face and the outer lip, so it's not all one color. So what he did do was the 3-piece version. Now this is the S3 X4. Same wheel that he ordered, except he did the finish a little bit different. So I'll show you that a little bit later in this video, but just to get an idea of what it'll look like, this is the 3-piece that's going on this 488 Spider. So now we'll just walk outside real quick and show you a little bit more of the car. So as you can see, we've got the classic Ferrari red, and it's a Spider, perfect for Miami. As you can see, very little clouds in the sky today. And so after we're done with everything, it's gonna look absolutely fantastic. Of course, the Anrky wheels, the lowered suspension with Novitec, the IPE exhaust, and the DME Stage 2 tune. So that's gonna give it, you know, triple-digit horsepower and torque increase. So thanks to those guys over at DME. And what I'm really excited about is that the new series from Anrky for 2020, which is the S1 X1 and the S3 X1, those wheels are just rolling out now to the first initial customers. So I'm really excited to see this car on it because I don't believe, to my knowledge, that the S3 X4, which this customer ordered, has been put on a car just yet. So it's really nice to have a really truly special car like this to be able to showcase that set of wheels. And what that does is once people start seeing those wheels on cars like this, they begin to order it, and it kind of has a snowball effect. So looking forward to that. Stay tuned so you can see the before and after. I also got a sneak peek of the BMW Z8. Now, funny story, Ben, who's the owner of WheelsBoutique, purchased a Z8 a couple of years back. We did multiple things to it. We did the Brembo Big Brake upgrade kit, we did an exhaust for it, and we put some HRE S204s. And what happened was, it looked so nice that one of my clients saw it and he said, hey, I'm in Miami for a couple of months. I want to buy that car that you guys have. So we negotiated a deal. We sold that car to him. Once it's sold, Ben realized I made a mistake. I loved that car. And so what we did was we bought another one, same exact color, and we did everything the same. The brakes, the exhaust, the suspension as well with KWs. The only thing different he did was another set of Anrky wheels that were a little bit more to what people would usually imagine without Pinot wheels with the multi-spoke. So if you check it out here, you've got the Anrky AN39s. Lots of concavity on this car. You can see front and rear. I absolutely love this car as well. Stick shift, V8, it sounds amazing. It's the perfect size. I think that this is one of the best BMWs that they ever built. I mean, it's timeless. This car is a 2000s car. It looks like, you know, it could potentially be sold today if you take a look at it. So, hello? Hello? And so I guess history repeats itself because Ben is selling this one again. It actually sold over the weekend, and again, sad to see it go. I mean, it's one of my favorites, but I'm sure I can convince Ben to buy a third one. Maybe a different color combination, black on red, something really cool, do a different wheel setup once more. So, I mean, that's basically it. I'm gonna shed a tear when I go to bed tonight knowing that this thing is leaving. All right, so what we have here is the completed project of the Ferrari 488 Spider. I'm gonna try and stay right here so you guys can see the full view of the car, everything that was done to it. So first off, we'll start off with the wheels. So we have the new for 2020 Anrky S3 X4, and it has the polished dark clear centers and it's got the polished clear outers. So the centers are polished and tinted, and then it gives a nice little contrast to the outer lips, which are just polished and clear coated. Then you have the center caps, which is probably my favorite part of it. Anrky for this year is doing some carbon center caps, and they have a bezel around the center cap. So with that bezel, you can choose any color that you want. I recommended polished red to this customer so that it can match the car. It could also pop, but you could do a gloss red, you could do a black, you could do basically any color that you could do on the wheels onto that bezel. So you can do a lot of really cool color combinations. This one is really cool because it matches the brakes, so I'm in love with it. For the front, we have a 20x9, and on the rear, we have a 21x13. So with the rear, you can do a 355 tire, which is what this setup is. On the front, you're doing a 245. That's a Pirelli P0. Michelin also offers these tires, but they're only for the Bugatti, so they're very, very expensive. A lot of people will ask us why we didn't put Michelins on it, and so that's the reason why. That tire setup is about $4,400 per rear tire. So pretty crazy, but this setup here, I actually love it a lot. A little bit down the road, we're gonna do another video that has 3 488s together. One is gonna be the 2020 setup, one is gonna be the 2021 setup, which this one is, and the other one's gonna be the 21-22 setup. I got John trying to break my concentration in the back, but I'm on a roll, so that's not gonna happen. So if you move it over to the interior, it's got the nice brown interior, which I actually love, and it's got carbon seats, so this is a beautiful, beautiful spec. Performance-wise, we did the IPE exhaust, we did the Fab Speed charge pipes. Sounds like a supercar. I don't know what that is though. And we've got the IPE downpipe, so I'm gonna give this one a start up so you guys can hear it. We've done a lot of other videos. Franco will link you to that, showing the before and after for this car with that exhaust, but I never get old. Never get old? I do get old. I never get tired of listening to these exhausts, so I'm gonna do a little quick startup for you guys. I'm gonna do a quick pull just to make sure that the tune that we did with DME stage 2 is working fine. And also to make sure that the Novitec springs are rightly adjusted. As you can see, it's lowered. So let me try and get this in before it starts raining here. Typical Miami. The Italian hair dryer. The tune feels good. I think the front's gonna have to come up just a little bit because I heard a couple things on the bumps over there. But overall, I'm extremely happy with it. Let me put the top up and get the heck out of the way for this car here. Got a really busy intersection today. So just gonna talk with the techs a little bit just to fix the suspension, as I mentioned, because the Novitec suspension is fully adjustable. Whoa! So hope you guys like it. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks.